Welcome to Gloom Ghouls, your daily dose of adrenaline. Let's dive into a story that will make you question everything you thought you knew. What would you do if someone you barely noticed suddenly seemed to be everywhere? It starts as nothing, just coincidence. But then it lingers, doesn't it? Our story begins with a woman noticing a man, always out of reach, always near. Office entrances, evening runs, even outside her apartment. A pattern she can't ignore. Why her? Why does no one else notice him? As she begins to question the randomness of it all, she faces this chilling thought. What if his presence isn't random at all? A friend claims the man she's described died last week in a crash. The world tilts. She scrambles for logic. How can someone she's seen this week no longer exist? It's impossible. She hunts for proof, watching hours of surveillance footage. Then she sees him. There he is, blurred yet unmistakable. Not imagined, but he doesn't seem real anymore, does he? What does this mean? Could their lives, her solid reality, be intertwined? Memories surface. Could they have crossed paths years ago? The doubts spiral, and reality feels fragile. Every appearance feels purposeful now, not chance. He doesn't just linger, he seeps into the spaces she calls her own. A haunting reflection she begins to recognize in herself. Answers lead only to more questions. She clings to rationality, psychology, science, coincidences, but none of it sticks. What remains isn't explanation, it's dread. Is her sense of self fracturing? The thought gnaws at her. What if this man holds a truth vast enough to shatter everything? A truth she's already teetering on, just waiting for her to fall through. And now, the story stops asking and begins to demand. Have you ever felt what she feels? A flicker in reality? Something that made you wonder, just for a moment? Her story leaves you to question. What in your life might not just be coincidence? Are you ignoring the shadows that might be asking you to notice them? Could you already be part of a story that's just beginning? Subscribe now to Gloom and Ghouls and hit that bell for chilling tales that linger with you long after.